Hey guys, Stephen Warner with Lawn Buddy here. Hey, I'm very excited today to go into our next Lawn Buddy Masterclass all around your competition, your direct competition and your indirect competition, and how you can beat them, right? And so when we look at your competition, you're going to find that there are some direct competitive threats, that's other lawn care companies, and you're going to find that there are some indirect competitive threats. That's going to be homeowners who mow their own lawn, people who convert to a gravel yard or an AstroTurf yard. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go in how you can combat them as a business owner and keep and attain new clients going forward based off of this competition analysis we do. So first things first, we're going to jump into your direct threats, right? So your direct threats, like we said, they're going to be other lawn care companies, right? So your lawn care companies, what you're going to need to do is you're going to look at their product offering, right? And so you're going to do a simple Google search, Facebook search, the same things that we talked about in building your branded marketing in the last Lawn Buddy video. You can use those same skills now to research your competitive threats in the area. And so that's one thing that you can do and start looking at their product offerings, right? So the other thing that you want to look at is what type of lawn care companies are they, right? What customers do they serve? Are they primarily residential, or are they primarily commercial, or do they have a good mix? And depending on your lawn care company, whether you only serve residential or you only serve commercial, or if you do that mix, you can find out if they are competitors or if they're not, right? So be sure you look at that, look at their product offerings as you go in there. Another thing that you can do when you're looking at their product offerings and their pricing is you can see how can you manipulate your pricing to where it's a better value, or how can you provide them with superior products. So when you look at this, you can find better products or better pricing. So as you're looking into that, be mindful of ways that you can create that win-win, that mutual benefit with the clients, just by looking at your competitive pricing structures or the offerings that they have when they go out. So the other thing that you can look at is what technology are your competitors using, or are they using any, right? Customer trends are switching to where they're wanting to be billed and they're wanting to pay electronic invoices and get away from cash and check. So are they using other tech, or are they using the old school method of handwritten invoices as they go out? So that's another way that you can differentiate your product offering by showing that it's an easier use for the homeowner, right? Because that is ultimately what they're looking for. They're looking for a relationship to where they can know the owner, but they can also pay electronically, and they don't have to leave a cash or check under the doormat. So the other thing that you can look at when you're competing with the direct threats are going to be your kit, right? And so what do I mean by kit? So that's going to be your equipment. What equipment are you using while you're out at that property, especially if you're in more commercial or higher end neighborhoods? They're going to be paying attention to that, right? Because it's more of a statement when they're mowing to their other neighbors, is that they have a professional company that's out there doing it. So make sure you put your best foot forward at all times with your kit as you go out. So that's just making sure that your truck is clean, making sure that your equipment is clean, and taking that extra step to be above the competition. That's a really easy thing that you can do, especially when you're looking at the landscaping field, is just to be clean and have a lot better branding. Whether that's on your truck, whether that's on your mowers, anything like that, have great branding. Always helps you stay out in front of your competition. So now we want to talk about indirect, right? So those are the homeowners who are out there who are doing it themselves, or who are doing other mediums for them to take care of the lawn care, whether that's a relative or anything else like that. So one of the great selling points here, and it's something that we ran into all the time, right? The product offering that they have is that they are going out and doing it themselves. So one of the best things that you can use in looking how you can provide tremendous value to them is giving them back time, right? Because it takes time for the homeowners to mow. On average, it's going to take 75% longer for them to mow because they don't do this for a living like you do. So we can take a job that takes them 2 hours and get it done in half an hour because you're the professional. You can go out and you can provide that service in a timely manner, and they also don't have to worry about cutting a cash or check like we talked about on the tech. So make sure you look at that there. Another good selling point for your indirect competition is going to be the weather, right? I always say that homeowners are very, very eager to mow their own lawn and save money in the spring before it gets hot. So if you find a way that you can show you can get out ahead, provide them with a discount early on if they sign up in the spring instead of the summer months, then they're not going to be wanting to be out mowing when it's hot. So always look at those two factors when it comes to indirect competition. And just remember, guys, it's an evolving document. So trends change, right? Your competition changes. The homeowners' trends change. So always make sure that you're paying attention to the competition in your area, both direct and indirect. So if you guys have any questions whatsoever, feel free to leave a comment below, schedule a meeting with us, or give us a call. Thanks, guys.